What's going on? How y'all doing? So Dr. Fauci came out and said that if they work through the Delta, they get enough vaccines, etc., that they figure by the spring they could actually have this situation with the COVID normalized. And my reaction is these turkeys need to stop this mess. Last April, it was supposed to be a 2-week curve. Okay. Then you get the vaccines out. Then you get the mask and all this. Now you're going to say 2 years later, we might get it normalized. Why don't you just tell people the truth? Masks are going to be a way of life. You're going to have to distance and you're going to have to approach things differently. And variants have, fortunately, came out the bottle because you can't have a situation. You got to have like an astronomical flip in the next month or so where you'll say this. But you're already forecasting 6 months later that, yeah, if you do this, well, guess what? You can't keep on opening and have stops and starts without making your point. And they haven't made their point because too much of this rush has not slowed it down. See, common sense to me says you got to have a shutdown for 3 months and then you got to regroup and then you got to infiltrate and then make stuff. You can't say, well, we're going to make it mandatory. We're going to do this and do that in the middle of a storm because people aren't taking heed to it. A real lockdown, a real stoppage, you get some results. This stop start, we're going to play along. We need you to do this, but maybe you can do this. Maybe we'll give you a sucker on the lollipop if you do this. You can't do that. And they messing it up and make themselves more into a joke than they already are. So him saying by next spring, he hopes. But wasn't it supposed to be a little bit better this spring? This summer? This fall? This winter? I mean, come on now. Just don't say nothing unless you can see something. And right now, it's bleak and even as worse as it was a year ago. Even with vaccines, you're still behind the 8 ball and you haven't told the truth. And there's a reason why people won't budge because they're not comfortable and it shows. Please hit the like, subscribe, or welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And Dr. Fauci been running in the mouth and been talking and talking and talking. And it's going in one end out the other. People ain't budging. And you turn a lot of people off. Didn't tell the truth. I'm out.